What's up, guys? Hope your vinyl install is going well. I'm really starting to enjoy uploading these videos. It seems like it's helping some people. I'm getting a lot of messages. So I figured I'd bring in one more. Somebody was asking, all right, well, I understand how to get underneath the door jambs. I want to cut the sides, underneath there with the oscillating tool or some other tool where I can slide my pieces underneath the door jambs. And I can understand where they're coming from. So you put these in and they go down. The next one comes in at an angle, and it has to come in at an angle in order to go underneath the lip of the other plank. Then it snaps in. The next one goes in at an angle and it snaps in. And it has to go at a pretty good angle or else you cannot get them in. And as they said, well, I started here, we slid right underneath the door jamb, no problem. I snapped in, came all the way across, but now I'm underneath the door jamb, I can't lift it up. I can't snap it in. So what do I do? Well, in the midst of making this video, I wasn't paying attention and I did the same thing. So I'll actually pull you through the whole trick on how to fix that, even on your mid job, so you don't have to waste a lot of pieces. Now you will have to damage one piece, but taking this stuff apart, you may damage a lot more pieces, especially on these ends. You have to slide them out opposite, so you have to pull one way and push the other way, and the ends will slide out. The other ones just pop. You turn them upwards and they pop back out. At least on this design. Well, I didn't want to take my whole floor apart. So after I made the video, wasn't paying attention, I had the same issue. So what I did was I cut one out of the center. So how would you do that? Yes, I wasted one piece, but we have it right here. So I'll show you what I did. So that is my cut piece right here. So I'll kind of show you. So there's a cut line all along there. So what I did, move this out of the way now, is I went ahead and put my custom cut piece, after I cut my door jamb, put it in there. So then I use an oscillating tool. You can use anything that will cut it out down the center. You can guide a line. If you could use a circular saw, make sure your depth of your blade is not really low, or else you're going to go way into your underlayment or subfloor. So don't do that. Just enough to barely scribe the top of that. Because it depends on the vinyl planks that you're using. Some have MDF underneath. Mine does not. It's a different type of luxury flooring. So it's really thin. It doesn't have much to it. So just make sure you're not cutting up your subfloor or underlayment floor more than you have to. So anyways, what you'll do, so you cut all along this one plank right here. Make sure you don't go past this line right here, because you don't want to cut into the next one. So what you're going to do is, once you get this piece out, you'll cut it in half. You'll separate it, pull it out. So once you've got it pulled out, you have an empty piece here. So then you can go ahead and get in your custom piece into your door jamb, where you cut your door jamb out. So then you're ready to assemble everything. So again, if we were to mock this up, we have our piece under the door jamb, we have another piece, we have another piece. We're missing this piece because we would have cut this one out. We have this piece in. Okay, so I had everything in this half circle right here. Well, how do you get this in? Still, people said, well, I can't get that in because I got to come in at an angle. I can do that, but once I go to lay down, I can't get the angle on their side. So what you'll want to do is, you're going to take an extra piece like this one here. You look at the end of it, there's your ridges right there. You got one ridge and another ridge. You can bring that and slide it into your negative space. So if you slid it into this side, the other side down here, you can start from up there. Bring it right down into these channels, and then start tapping it in. What I have here is a scrap piece. So I'm using a flat end right here, just using a scrap piece I can butt up against it. So this would mock how it would go together, just like that. So then I can put this on here. Most of what you have will slide in by hand. And then once you get to the end, you starts to get a little bit tighter. You can take your rubber mallet, start tapping on the end right there until this taps all the way in to your seam. And then once you get to your seam, these have already been guided the whole way. This one's guided in, this one's guided in. So you didn't have to do any angles and snap down. So both angles were fixed. Slide it in, bring it to this spot here. Bam, bam, bam. Lock in your end right there with rubber mallet, and you're good to go. I haven't been saying it, but I probably should start doing that. Please please subscribe if you found this helpful, or if you find any of my videos helpful. I really enjoy helping people out. This is where I find a lot of things. If it's something new that I don't know how to do, these types of projects, I used to do this kind of stuff all the time. But if it's something new, like the kids have a toy that's broke, or they want me to build them something or something along that line. I've never done it before. I go to YouTube for that help, just like probably the reason why you guys are here right now. So if I can give you these tips and tricks of what people have showed me over time, I hope I can do that for other people as well. So like, subscribe. That'll definitely get it out there to more people. I'm not doing this for payment, not endorsing anybody, and not sponsored by anybody. Just enjoy doing it, enjoy helping people. I'm usually really available. So if you want to send a message, I'll probably get back to you about the same day or the next day. Just let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.